Hey Dreamer Plays.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the final part of the hands-free video guide. And this is for the 8-man raids. First, we're going to start off with Celios. For Celios, this is the team I'm running. Evan, Cosette, Adele, and Rachel are mainly the damage dealers. Okay, Rachel is kind of like a debuffer as well on top of Chris. And then we have Shay here to buff your ultimate gauges very quickly. Lina here is a buffer to increase your attack and also to heal you. Rudy here is actually to decrease the debuff duration, especially when it comes to the knockdown part in the second phase. Okay, so I would say the most important characters will be the top 4 characters, which is Lina, Rachel, Shay, and Rudy. Okay, the rest you can actually just use 4 damage dealers. Use your strongest damage dealers, it doesn't matter who they are. Okay, I think as long as you use the best damage dealers you have, you should be able to nuke him down very quickly. As for the pet, use someone that is more damage oriented. Okay, so for Lina, I'm actually on the defense and block set. You may think that this shouldn't this be on Rudy? Okay, but actually it's fine. Okay, you just want Lina to survive and get to her ultimate gauges as quickly as possible. For Rachel, she's on the skill up. For Shay, attack speed, and for Rudy, he's actually on the skill cooldown. For Chris, he is on the skill up as well, and then for Cosette on the crit, Evan is on the attack speed set, and then for Adele, he's on the attack set. Okay, so if you have full moon accessories or time reversal accessories, those are very useful in this case to lower the defense of Celios, and then you have other damage oriented accessories that will all be very good for this particular raid itself. Okay, as on top of immortality and revive, of course. As long as you have many immortality and revive accessories, I think that will be very helpful for you as well, because I mean, you never know how RNG can completely cuck you. So in case you feel that your gear may not be good enough, you know, immortality and revive accessories will help a lot. Since this is a hands-free raid, I completely let the animation run. Okay, so bear with this. Okay, so hands-free, your heroes will just nuke him down in the first phase. Okay, as long as you get him to 50% as soon as you can, you shouldn't be suffering from too much damage. And even from these attacks, okay, with the links from Lina, I think you'll be completely fine. From Rudy as well, and yeah, very quickly we have made it past the first phase. I actually never knew he was that big until this scene, because everyone skips this scene. And in this case, your goal is to nuke him down before he can cast those circular attacks on the field, and also before he summons the Celios sword. So if you can nuke him down to a certain percentage of his HP fast enough, he will just immediately go into the ultimate skill. In this case, your revive, your rage accessories will come in very handy, because your heroes will be able to tank the hit, survive on 1 HP, and you can continue killing him. So most importantly is the knockdown. The knockdown is where Rudy comes into play, and I kind of forgot that I didn't have guild buffs previously, so I'm going to do another run with the guild buffs to show you guys how fast it can potentially be. This time I'm just going to skip the animation, okay? So Shay's ultimate skill is really the key, because as you saw, once Shay manages to get all of the heroes' ultimate gauges up, okay, it's a very fast nuke from then on. And of course you would like to repeat that for phase 2 so that you can nuke him down very quickly. Yeah, as you can see, the knockdown or knockback duration is quite short because of Rudy Plus. So that's the role of Rudy Plus here. Okay, and then basically what I personally feel is that unless you really want to farm Celios, otherwise I think doing the auto clear for new teams and getting hero proficiency is probably the better option on a day-to-day basis. Okay. So for my heroes, these are their hero potentials. Cosette is 20, 15, 15, Chris 20, 12, 12, Shay is 9, 9, 10, Lina is 15, 10, 10. Evan is 20, 15, 15, Adele is 20, 11, 11, Rachel is 20, 12, 12, and Rudy is 15, 20, 20. For mastery, I'm using a mixed mastery whereby it's all flanked upwards, but it's mainly to increase attack for not just range and DPS heroes, but just attack in general to allow my Evan to do more damage as well. Next up we have Bad Blood, and this is the team I'm going to be using. So you can actually use an AoE damage dealer. In this case it's Rin, okay, but you can of course not use Rin as well. As you can see, there's a total of 4 support heroes. Shay, Lina, Melissa and Karin, all for the healing. If you have Legend Shay, even better, you can actually just use her instead of Melissa as well, or you could just not use the AoE damage dealer as well, right? And then I have 2 Rudys here for all the defenses that they can possibly give. And then we also have Serena. Serena is here for the healing as well, okay? So in this case, my Legend Rudy is on the defense and block set, my Rudy Plus is on the block set, my Serena is on the skill cooldown set so that she can constantly use her skills and heal everyone, and my Rin is on the attack set. For my other 4, my Lina is on the crit set because I really don't have other gear for her. My Karin is on the skill cooldown set. In this case, I think Lina should deserve the skill cooldown more. Yeah, okay, so maybe you want to do that swap. And then for my Shay, she's on the attack speed set because Shay is very important in any single raid as you saw previously. And Melissa's on the skill up set. And of course, if you want to be safe, you can give them some revive accessories, some rage accessories. And in this case, I actually swapped to Yuri to build her proficiency. So my Rin is done, so I can swap to Yuri. In this case, you know, it's kind of like a free spot for you to build up anyone's proficiency, ideally an AoE damage dealer of course. So you can actually use anyone in this case. But later on I'll show you guys just swapping out the AoE damage dealer could also be possible with another healer such as Henry Plus or Ian, okay?
It is time to end this horrible war. I can kill you.
So I think the raid, I don't have to explain much because there's really nothing very important that you need to take note, especially since it's a hands-free and there are so many enemies attacking you. I think all you can do is just ensure that your team has the maximum possible amount of healing and survival. Yeah, that's basically it, because nothing else matters here.
It's time for the counterattack.
Kind of risky if you ask me, because sometimes if your timing of your heroes is a little off, you know, they can possibly take quite a bit of damage. So you really need to hope that your Shay is fast enough to get her ultimate gauge up.
I shall protect you. I shall protect you.
There aren't many destruction stones left. A bit more. Just a bit more.
By my will, it's time.
And I guess having an AoE damage dealer is a little helpful in this case in the auto situation, because you are hoping to reduce the damage you take, so an AoE damage dealer could potentially get rid of all the threats very quickly.
Time for the counterattack. I shall protect you. It's time for the counterattack.
Let's all go
So yeah, very easily cleared, and you are still at full health. So that's pretty good. So over here I decided to try it with Henry. This is gonna be a full healing team, okay, no damage at all. In future, when we get other healers such as maybe Alice, and Serena, Legend Serena, you can all use them here, even Clemith in future as a support hero. So it's very possible to run this entire raid with just support heroes with maybe just one Rudy. That would be more ideal, I guess. Of course, again, Legend Shay here. Legend Shay in place of Henry Plus is possibly the most ideal setup right now.
It's time for the counterattack!
Catastrophe's power is weakening.
I shall protect
Let's
you!
all go together.
I actually haven't been noticing, but Catastrophe is actually taking some damage. I don't know from where.
Woohoo! This is exciting.
It's time for the counterattack!
There aren't many destruction stones left. A bit more. Just a bit more.
I shall protect you! It's time for the counterattack!
This is exciting. Let's all go together.
I shall protect you! It's time for the counterattack!
Oops, Henry died.
This is exciting.
That is very unfortunate.
Restore the balance.
Somehow he didn't revive. So that were the two raids that you can do hands-free from now. For potentials, Rudy, Legend Rudy is on 15, 15, 15, Serena is 6, 6, 6, Ian, okay sorry, Henry Plus is not Ian, okay, it's actually also on 6, 6, 6, I'm sorry about the error. Karin is on 15, 15, 15, Melissa is on 6, 6, 6, Rudy is on 15, 20, 20, Shay is on 9, 9, 10, and Lena is on 15, 10, 10. For the masteries, everything is flanked downwards, okay, for defensive purposes, and for level 105 it actually is increased given recovery rate instead of increased received recovery rate. It's because you want to heal a bit more, okay? And finally, for my divinity, this is the current state of my divinity. Red ones, I tried my best to pump them up even for the new one for combo damage, okay? And of course the rest are on 14, level 14. So that's all I have for this video, and if it did help, do give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Big shout out to my channel members Tom, Jeremy, Nick, Gonzalo, Fahas, Chilling, Yamaki, Kevin and Harlan for their support. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you so much and see you!